Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the Discraft Avenger, the OG Avenger, a disc that is still very popular despite being out of production. Now taking a look at the flight numbers, this is more what I think the flight numbers would be. There's no official flight numbers for the Avenger. I think it's a speed 10, glide 5, turn 0, and a fade of 3, which you'll see examples of throughout the video. Now, the Avenger only went out of production a couple of years ago, so you can still find them fairly cheaply on the third-party markets. The disc itself has a good amount of overstability. In terms of the profile, fairly flat between the ESP and the Z that I have thrown, but it feels amazing in the hand, particularly for forehands. This is one of the most comfortable forehanding discs that I have thrown in a very long time. When I get asked about the Avenger and what current production disc it's most like, I would have to say it very much compares to the Paul Macbeth Onyx, as they both hold a lot of similarities to each other, including both the flight, but then also the profile and how they feel in the hand. The Avenger is a disc that when thrown on a hyzer, it's going to hold a nice arcing hyzer line. It'll hold straight for a little bit, but you're going to get this real predictable, strong finish, at least for those of us mortal arms. Unless if you're Ezra and this is the most understable disc in your bag. Very beat in, of course. But when throwing the Avenger, my goodness, it has good glide, it's going to stay in the air, it's going to fight the wind. Even in this is a bit of a right to left crosswind, it still holds up really well. Very impressed again with the overstability of it, but it's still fairly workable. Even when thrown flat, you can see it does still get a little bit of turn here in the mid-flight. You can get it to really work its way through woods. It's a great wood disc, a driver, because it gives you control of a fairway driver, but not sacrificing a whole lot of distance. Now, when you take a look on Anhyzers, I really think for medium arms, this is where it really shines, because it's a perfect disc to kind of get these forced over Anhyzer angles. While for the faster arm players, you're going to be able to throw this flat and really get these nice big flexes, and again, really take advantage of the good overstability that it has at the end of the flight. For our slower arms, again, this is going to be a perfect wind fighting driver. Big arms, it's going to be a trusty flex disc, again, with a really nice overstable finish. Now, plastic types, since the filming of this video, it has come out in the Big Z with the new Ledgestone release, but it comes in a good variety of plastics, and again, you can still find them readily available at quite a few different places or fairly cheaply on the third-party markets. Now, if you want something a little bit more overstable than the ESP, you have to go with the Z. You can just see it has a lot of good overstability to it, even when put on strong Anhyzer angle. Even into a 25-mile-an-hour left to right headwind, it still fights its way out of it without any fear of turning over. Now for the Esp Flex, I have to thank my buddy Robin for getting me hooked on these. They are incredibly straight, they fly very much like a beat-in ESP, they hold a really nice, again, straight line, but then still has that nice predictable finish, not to mention with how gummy they feel in that Esp Flex plastic, they feel amazing in the hand. Now, going to the lefty lines, you can see the mid-flight turn, but then the fight back from the ESP, because it does have that late flight stability. But compared to the Z, just look at how much more overstability the Z has. What I love about the Avenger is that it's such a versatile driver and how the different plastic types really complement each other extremely well. And now with the newest run in Big Z, you can still get them very readily available, so I strongly suggest to check it out. Again, thank you Discraft, thank you Riverside Pro Shop for the support this year. Please subscribe everyone. Until next time, keep banging them chains.